Welcome everybody to Clarington Kia. If you are looking for a family van and you don't want to break the bank, this is a fantastic choice. This is a 2020 Kia Sedona LX 8-passenger family van. It is in fantastic condition. It's a one-owner vehicle with no accident history, and it's under 100,000 kilometers. I mean, all the stats, you can't beat it. If you're shopping from home, we're going to take you on a tour of the condition of the Sedona, as well as some of the great features you'll get if you purchase it from us here at Clarington Kia. Now, the Sedona features a 3.3-liter V6 engine connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. It's got fantastic fuel economy, but does have enough power to get up and go on the highway with you and your family, all loaded up, ready to go on your next adventure. As you can see from the side profile here, big back sliding doors makes getting in and out nice and easy. Now, as we do this tour, I will point out dings, dents, scratches if we find any. I'm also going to point out things like these 17-inch alloy wheels. All right, we have great looking new tires on here as well. Lots of tread left on those new tires, and 17-inch alloy wheels. LED turn signals in the mirrors. And now we're going to get to the interior in just a moment, but we want to continue to walk around the outside just so that way we can show you any dings, dents, scratches we might find. One little one right here. You can see that right there, just this tiny scratch and a little dent in the back there. Again, all little minor things, but we want to show you the condition so that way you know exactly what you're getting from us. And it makes it a heck of a lot easier to make a decision to buy this one. On the back, nice Sedona badge. I love the fact that we have this bumper cover here, so that way we don't go scratching up that nice paint underneath. You can see rear sonar. I'm just trying to see, yeah, this is just a little bit of dirt here. I was hoping that wasn't a scratch, and it's not, which is great. We have a utility hitch trailer as well down here. Looks like, I don't know if that's a wiring harness, hard to see. Yeah, it looks like there's a wiring harness there as well. So if you want to tow, it looks like we're already equipped for that, which is fantastic. Now, opening up the back, this is why you're probably looking for a van, because you want to make room with lots of passengers and also have lots of room in the trunk. And you can see here, there is plenty of room. We've got the carpeted floor mats down here. These seats fold down nice and flat, very easy. It's just 1, 2, and 3, and then they drop down, and then you have a nice flat cargo system. I love the fact that we have the grocery bag hooks on the back of the seats as well, and the fact that it's a split bench seat in the back, so you can fold down one side or the other sides, or both sides, so that way you can kind of configure it for passengers and cargo. Coming around the passenger side, just looking for anything here. It's just a small little, I don't even know if that's a dent there. I don't think it's a dent, just a small little mark there anyway, really minor. We'll continue around to the front. Nice looking gray color on the van too. Don't mind that at all. Around front, we've got LED daytime running lights. I did see, where does it? Yeah, I did see there's a little dent right here on the hood. Can see it right there. You can kind of see it there. I mean, super minor stuff. Nice looking front end, relatively free of stone chips as well. So all in all, got to give it a great score for the exterior condition. Now let's look in the back seats. So right now we have it set up as the kind of captain's chair configuration. There is a middle seat that belongs right here in the center. Please ask the sales team if it did come with this van. I wasn't able to clarify. It should have, hopefully it did, but just ask them to see if it did come with the van. But otherwise, you have this 7-passenger configuration with the captain's chairs. A lot of people will run it this way anyway, because it now gives you access to the third row seat by going in this way here through the center. Now, if you don't want to go in through the center, all you have to do is pull this handle here, and it tips forward, and then you're able to get into the third row seats very easily by doing that. You'll notice we've got cup holders, speakers, and most importantly, we have air conditioning and heating vents in the roof. Why that is important is because, as I fold this seat here, 1 second, stand by, there we go. If you had a child here in a rear-facing car seat, vents here will not help. It's just going to hit the back of the car seat. Vents here are going to be directly down on little baby, and then obviously the heating or the air conditioning or what have you is on your child rather than hitting the back of a seat. So it just helps them stay the right temperature. And let's face it, a right temperature child's a non-cranky child, hopefully anyway. We have the rear heating and air conditioning controls up top for when the kids get old enough then they can choose the temperature that what they want back here as well. Now up front, these seats are, as soon as I fold the seatbelt out of the way, these seats are in really nice shape. There's only 1 or 2 little marks on them. Again, not a big deal. We have a power driver seat with power lumbar support. This mark here, I'm not sure if we've shampooed this to try to get the mark out or not, but it's pretty minor. Passenger seat is in nice shape as well. All right, now let's hop in. And, all right. So up front, we have a leather-wrapped heated steering wheel, radio controls, Bluetooth controls, cruise controls, everything on the wheel. Looking in the odometer, look at that, 96,811 kilometers. Fantastic mileage for this vehicle. I mean, really, this is the right van for you because you're not breaking the bank buying something super low mileage. You're getting all the features that you need, and it's really well priced, and the condition is fantastic. We've got power folding outside mirrors. So when you park this bad boy, you can have those fold in so that way they don't go and get banged up. Giving you a little point of view from the driver's perspective down here. So the infotainment system is really nice. It has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Great radio system as well. And you can see here, we also have quiet mode. Quiet mode is fantastic. Remember in the old days, you had to put the balance for the radio all the way to the front because the kids were sleeping in the back? Well, quiet mode does that in one button. You just push that. Only the speakers in the front will be active, so the little ones in the back can have a nice snooze. Nice clear rear view camera, so that way we can back this bad boy up and park it really easily. Our heating and air conditioning controls, and you'll notice here we do have rear lock. So if they're too young or they get a little button crazy, you can lock out the rear controls and only control them from the front. Looking down here, USB ports in front of the shifter. And then here we have our heated seats for the driver and the passenger up front, our heated steering wheel, and then eco mode. So we can put that 3.3 liter engine into a more fuel saving mode, which obviously helps mom and dad out to save more money for the road trips. Now here is the Carfax. 1 owner, no reported accidents. We have 9 service records on file as well for the Sedona, so that's great information that you can view. And then even more important, this is what we are doing to the vehicle to get it ready for you before you pick it up. So I guess there's a little recall here. We're going to change the front wipers, doing an oil change, changing out the air cabin filter, the engine air filter. We are replacing the front brake pads and the rotor, so brand new brakes on the front, and looks like brand new brakes on the rear as well. So new brakes all around, which is fantastic. That's a huge savings. 2 front control arm bushings. I guess they were worn, so those are getting replaced. 4 brand new tires, as we mentioned. You saw those outside. There was a new windshield as well. It had a chip in the driver's side view, so that had to get replaced. All in all, new tires, new brakes, and some maintenance work is $3,430 that you don't have to spend when you buy this from Clarington Kia. We update the maintenance. We make sure that it's in fantastic condition, so that way you have a fantastic ownership experience. It's not about just buying it. We want you to buy it, drive it, and then 6 months later go, you know what? All I had to do was an oil change. That's fantastic. And that's why you buy a car here at Clarington Kia. And this is certainly a great family find for you and everybody else to have amazing adventures in for years to come. So thank you so much for watching. We can't wait to see you at Clarington Kia, and congrats to whoever picks up this fantastic Kia Sedona.